The Canon Rebel T1i's movie mode is without a doubt the camera's most unusual feature for an SLR. Compared to tiny point-and-shoot cameras that shoot video, the T1i delivers improved picture quality and, of course, many lens options to stretch your creative wings. One thing I really appreciate about video from the T1i is that there are no tapes to transfer. And unlike most tapeless video camcorders, the video files that the T1i records are just regular QuickTime movie files that are easy to play back on any computer and/or edit with most of the popular video editing programs. And don't forget that the camera includes an HDMI terminal to display crisp, clear images on a high-definition TV. A built-in microphone on the front of the camera records sound, while a speaker on the rear handles playback. The first step for shooting movies is to rotate the mode dial to the movie mode setting. And then the camera will be ready to go within just a couple of seconds. To begin recording a movie, all you have to do is press the Live View button on the rear of the camera. But before you do that, you should make sure that the camera is set to record the format of movie file that will suit your needs best. The movie recording size menu offers three choices. 1920 by 1080 records HD video at 20 frames per second. We'll call this the 1080p mode. 1280 by 720 records HD video at 30 frames per second. We'll call this the 720p mode. And 640 by 480 records SD video at 30 frames per second. We'll call this the standard definition mode. So if you don't have a high-definition television to watch HD clips played back, or if your video editing software can't handle HD QuickTime video files, then the 640 by 480 mode might be the best choice for you. However, the other two choices offer a huge step up in quality because they both record high-definition movies. The problem is, they both have shortcomings. The 1080p mode offers full-resolution HD movies, but to achieve that level of quality, the camera can only record 20 frames per second instead of the normal 30 frames per second that you expect to see on television and regular home video cameras. On the other hand, the 720p mode does record at the faster 30 frames per second rate, so that's good. But that faster frame rate comes at the expense of image quality, because 1280 by 720 is a much smaller frame size than 1920 by 1080. Now technically 720p is still considered a high-definition image, but it is a lower resolution version of HD and doesn't offer the same stunning quality as 1080p. That's why 1080p is called Full HD and 720p is not. So which mode do you choose? You can either record 30 frames per second at a lower resolution, or record only 20 frames per second at the highest resolution. That's a decision you'll have to make for yourself, but I usually choose to shoot with the smoother looking 720p mode. So now that we have all the menu settings the way we want them, we're ready to start shooting. I just press the Live View button and recording begins. Be sure to use SD cards with a speed rating of Class 6 or higher. Slower cards might not work properly. To stop recording, you just press the Live View button again. The camera will record video up to 4 gigabytes per clip, which equals approximately 12 minutes of 1080p video, 18 minutes of 720p video, or 24 minutes of SD video. For more great digital photography tips for your camera, be sure to check out www.larkbooks.com/digital. Thank you for watching and have fun shooting.